Hi there! In the next few weeks we will see the new iPhone 14 Pro Max and 14. And in this video I want to tell you what do I expect from the new iPhone 14 Pro. I'm using iPhone for many years and now my main smartphone is iPhone 13 Pro Max, which I use a lot. I already told you about my usage in this channel, you can see this video. After release I will buy the new one and I will make a full review of the smartphone. And now let's talk just for what we expect. We know that in Pro models there will be no notches anymore. You can find only cutouts. There will be Face ID and a front camera. You may like this design or not, but iPhone 14 Pro will definitely look no like any other smartphone on the market. Some people says that due to the new cutouts in display, the interface will take up more useful space in the display. But let's be honest, we haven't seen the final iOS 16 yet, and even iPhone 14 Pro itself. Also, main camera will be 48 megapixel, and this in fact should be very interesting, because 12 megapixel has been with us for 7 years now, starting from the iPhone 6s. Yes, the sensors changed and so did their sizes, but in ideal conditions the detailing of image was the same. Now we will get 12 megapixel, which be combined from 4 pixels at one, and by the way, perhaps better detailing. The size of the sensor of the main model will be 57% larger, 1 to 1.3 inches. That means that the 4 pixel combined in one will be larger than one now, and it will be able to receive more light. Also, the increase of megapixels may be related to the fact that Apple will add the ability to shoot videos in 8K, and for this you need at least 33 megapixels. 48 also will be enough for some software stabilization in 8K. But the main camera interests me not so much, because I can say that it is very cool even now. I've already talked about how I use my smartphone for video and photography. I even done some commercial projects multiple times using just an iPhone. The main camera is great even in 13 Pro Max, but other models can really get better. For example, I'm really looking forward to normal front-facing camera with autofocus and 4K video, because now the quality of front camera in smartphone for $1,500 is simply terrible. There is information that the front camera will now have an aperture f1.9 as well as autofocus, and with this you will be able to shoot some vlogs using front camera. The telecamera will remain with 3x optical zoom, but the optics will not consist of 6 lenses but of 7. If this does not affect to the brightness, the quality will be even better. I use this model most often, both for photos and videos, so this change will be important for me. And for now we have information that ultra-wide camera will also be improved. Let me remind you that in the iPhone 13 Pro this model received many good changes, and it will be great if it will be even better. I also really want some improvements in cinematic mode, which I use a lot. I was shooting some reports and even reviews using cinematic mode, but now it can record only in 1080p. The blurring for smartphone is really great, the only missing is 4K resolution. So yes, in this case we are waiting for the improvement of all cameras in the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max. Some said that Apple will also add satellite communication in iPhone 14 and 14 Pro. Just in case if you find yourself in the middle of nowhere, you will be able to make some calls. And maybe even for free. I'm not talking about the new generation of processor, because it's already clear. But I'd also really like to see a few more things that aren't currently rumored. This is USB 3 interface, and no matter with Lightning or Type-C. For what? For example, with USB 3 you can send some ProRes videos from your iPhone to a computer for editing, because now it's almost impossible to do. Or you can download some video files from your camera using card reader to your iPhone for editing in LumaFusion. This year I did the same in my 4000 kilometers bike ride, only using an iPad mini 6. I'm also waiting for improved cooling system, because now the iPhone dimming the brightness in the games, when navigating, when controlling the drone, when shooting videos, and it can be both just annoying and even dangerous when you literally cannot see where you flying with your drone. And the last thing, iWaiting, which almost 100% will not edit, but which is so necessary for video creators. This is the ability to launch the camera when iPhone is locked. Just like on Android phones, where you can push twice a volume control button and the camera will turn on. You can ask me why I'm talking so much about camera, about video and photo shootings. But let's be honest, Apple first promoting this functionality. They're making really nice short films using just iPhone. Now many people shoot video on iPhone, and the features I mentioned would be very useful for them. Let me know what do you want to see in the new iPhones. Thank you for watching this video. As I tell you before, I will try to buy the new iPhone 14 Pro in the first days, and I will make full review for you. Thank you, don't forget to subscribe, leave your likes and comments. Bye!